Okay, what is this? Like part 5? Oh, first things first. Have to go see this quest. Nope. Damn it. This quest. I don't know, you just whispered at me, but that was terrifying. Tram Supervisor Benson's rig. So, can I not do this one yet? Probably in the tunnels or near tram maintenance. Where the hell's tram maintenance? Did this place get weirder? That's a lot of mass. Oh. You have to find tram maintenance. And I don't like that it didn't show the little blip blip thing. That's concerning. Okay, cool. I was just on the wrong floor, I guess. Or needed to load. Really? Well, hold on. Those are 10K. I think we're doing okay. Is this a new area? I don't remember this area. Like at all. Tram tunnel. Nice. Yeah, I don't think it was let us go there before. So I think we had to do whatever we just did. Unless I'm crazy and it, you know. Well, it's been going on. Who knows anymore? Well, that's for sure. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Just in time. We're getting some side questing done. Hey, Sammy. Who's yelling at me? Oh. Where's most of this? Nice. Clean. I cannot see. But now we can build the master security override, which is huge. So I hope that means we get like a super gun or like a mega gun, you know? You're having a very lazy day? That's what we love to hear. Those are the best days. And honestly, I had not too bad of a day either. So I'm nervous about what that means for the rest of the week. Sammy, you excited? Lightfall comes out, right? I'm kind of curious in going through the campaign of that. Witch Queen was really fun. I mean, I was going through it with a friend, so, like, that was just going to be fun in general, so. So, you know what? Rest is just as important as constant whatever you were doing. You know? But trust me, I know the feeling. Every time I don't stream or don't do anything on content creation on rest days, I'm just like, I'm useless. Everyone hates me. I hate me. Work wasn't bad, yeah. Then did some testing, ran some stuff, hooked up the new controller to the Switch, made sure that stuff all works. Looked at a new Switch dock so I can have it on my desk. Have they redone all of the elements in that, Sammy? Because they had like Void 3.0 or 2.0 or whatever number it was. Master override.
Generated for Isaac Clarke. All access will be logged.
Cool. All the old elements. Okay, cool. So they're adding the new one, right? Whatever that one is. Ectoplasm. People when Destiny 1 came out, I loved it, but I had, yeah, like when Destiny 1 first launched and before Vault of Glass came out, it was so much fun. I had a blast. We went through Vault of Glass, got all that done. Then just kind of I fell out of it. We'd always take little forays back into it, and then Destiny 2 came out. And we did the same thing with whichever version of the Leviathan it was. We got to the dog fight the first night, and then we just plowed through it the rest of the second night we did it. I need to go to, was it engineering? Yeah, it was mining, I believe.
Mining engineering.
Strands. Gotcha. It's hard to do content. Yeah, because that's why it always bothered me that they called it an MMO. You know? Because you can only play with 3 people at a time, 6 if PvP, and raiding. And you, like, I guess aside from like public events, you didn't really do anything else with anybody else. I don't know, it didn't feel like a MMO to me. Also, it's more sci-fi and not my bag. I say as I'm playing a sci-fi game. There's this. This isn't where I wanted to go. Is it? I wasn't asking. Wow, the kinesis damage actually did increase damage. At least I feel like it did. Damn. I don't like the map. It's hard. I can't move the angle of the map. What floor was that fucking thing on? Was it this way in mining? Maybe? Ah, here we are. This is what I wanted.
security card.
So working on it. A bit of an uproar. I think a lot of the time people trashing on it are people who know life didn't finish all the content. Yep. So it is an MMO.
Logging security card.
Ooh. Contact beam upgrade. Contact. Ooh. Why can't I? No. Alright, let's see if there's anywhere else. Oh, you just have to hold it. Okay. I take back that complaint. I just wasn't trying all of the buttons. There's gotta be more master upgrades, right? Because, like, isn't there, like, some super secret treasure? I don't care anymore. Wait a minute. Has this always been here? Yeah, everyone wants Peng. Isn't there some Peng treasure? We're vintage. You know, that makes me feel better too. Season 1 content is poggers. Story is really hauling ass. I really liked the Witch Queen. That was a really cool campaign. And then you mean Oracle did the last boss of that, yeah? That was super fun. Wait,
Station inaccessible. Please select alternative destination.
okay. How do I guess we'll go back to the bridge. Any cool, like, guns coming out with it or anything that have been leaked or... Yeah, because Destiny 1 was the only reason I had a PS4 for the longest time. Like, I would have gotten one eventually, but a friend of mine wanted the Destiny edition, the white PS4, so he was like, hey, buy this off me for half price. I was like, okay. Gun.
Now arriving at the bridge.
Doing some cool new gun stuff coming. Too much to even talk about. Oh, well, hey, I'm excited to hear about it then. Oh. And who knows? Maybe down the road I'll pick it up, try it out. Try it out. But right now, if I were to pick up a game, it'd be Octopath 2. I might pick up Chained Echoes for myself on Switch. Just have something to play handheld. I'm trying to learn how to relax. Where am I going? This way. Wait. Oh, I was going the right way to get the rig. Oops. Yeah, I have Witch Queen And Witch Queen is just going on sale, I think. I have Witch Queen, and I don't know if anything else is considered like base game anymore. There's a couple that I didn't have. I didn't have the stasis one, and I didn't have stasis. And there was another. Oh, oof, rip, womp womp. I think I had Shadow Keep. Maybe. I didn't have Beyond Light. Because that was the one that had Galahorn, yeah? Forsaken. I had Forsaken. Yep. It makes me want to level on Undead and WoW. Doth I have any nodes? Wait. Galahorn was with the Witch Queen? Oh, the dungeon key. Yeah, I didn't get the dungeon key. That's what it was. Sorry. Greatly increases explosion size of secondary fire. Ooh. When did I get 4 nodes, BT dubs? I go out and crave something every while. The Division? Yeah, that game I fell out of like immediately once I got to endgame. Like, what was it, Dark Zone? The Dark Zone was kind of cool for a little bit, but only if you had friends. But again, it just didn't feel like, I don't know. It was kind of boring after you hit endgame. Which is funny because the Division is still played, and I had more fun in Anthem's endgame than that game. And Anthem didn't have an endgame. Because I liked in Anthem that the guns became useless. You just had to wait for cooldowns. I like abilities more than guns, man. Gunplay gets boring unless they're fun guns to use. I like the abilities. I also got to level 25 and yeah, because you didn't miss much. If you beat the story, there's nothing else. There's like one new dungeon. That's it. I was actually really looking forward to that Anthem Reloaded or whatever they called it, because I think that would have been fun. I did like Anthem, but nothing to do. I don't want to use the contact beam. What do I want to use right now, man? I'm just too indecisive. I mean, with that kind of game, man, like looter shooters, you can't have anything be one shot until you are built. Like, there are some insane one shots in like Borderlands and shit now. I watched Moxie play it. I think he got Zane to hit like 11 million HP or something on Grave Ward. Like, he had to use a mod, I think, to like buff up the HP, and he was still doing enough to kill it in one shot. Yeah, I don't know. Just got the Division, I guess, was just not my style. Run to cover, go here. No real tanky thing. No real like. I like when games have clear roles in group content, and which is fun because I don't like the Destiny doesn't really have clear roles. I guess, like, aside from like, oh, this build does a shit ton of damage to these creatures at this time. Like, what is it? Solar Shield or Arc Shield. I don't know what I want to do. We're just going to do Plasma Cutter. Heck it. Yeah, you know what? Honestly. Okay, sorry that took like 5 minutes. Titans got nerfed. Their only top tier exotic got dumbed down. Everyone is on max. Yeah, I'm not playing it. What? Jesus.
Isaac, I'm losing you. Something on the crew deck must be interfering with the signal.
I can guess what that something is.
If the marker's active... Shit. The crew deck is locked down, but the deck supervisor might have an override key. The last location I have for her is the gym. How long will it take to install the singularity core on that shuttle?
Not long, if no one tries to stop me.
Hurry. We can't leave the marker in their hands.
Sammy, what do you mean the Void Paladin build? Are you trying? It's working. Are you trying to get me to play the game again?
Lifting station lockdown.
Yeah, what else do I need in a grindy game? Playing Genshin, 2 MMOs. Beyond Metal Fest. Dude, yeah. If anyone says there's a paladin build or some shield build where I'm unkillable, yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'm excited for Diablo 4 next month too. No Crusader or Paladin, so I'm a little sad, but you know what can you do? They didn't want the game to be too easy, so I get that. Wow, I have. Okay, cool. You become like a walking bomb with volatile void perks. I did like the volatile void stuff where you like spread it and it explodes. I like DOT or like big AoE things, but I've never been too big of a fan of like one-shot builds, except for in Borderlands 3 when I played Flak first. Advanced engineer. New suit. That was very loud, I'm sorry. New suit. New suit goofing. Yeah, Flak 1.0 was insane. Pop the fadeaway, one shot everything. 60,000. Weenie Hut General. Okay, that's unfortunate. Do I have enough to get to 60k? Not even fucking close. Okay, no more buying things. Hopefully I can find some ruby conductors around.
Security card required.
But I did a baby. Hey, thanks so much for the sub, buddy. 10 months of the love. Appreciate it. Enjoying your shield and your emotes. Oh. Use the Kinesis Z-Ball. Use the Kinesis module to grab the ball and shoot it into the rings before the timer runs out. Oh. Minigame. Minigame.
Entering zero gravity.
Starting game. Okay. No time, babies. Why'd you go back to third one? That's just rude. Why are they so much tankier now? Hey, don't you put that back in. Now I gotta do it all over again. I also really need to hold back on wasting all my ammo. What? Woohoo! Oh, wow. No. Yeah, nice. I made it. I'm so good at video games. I don't know what that said. Level 5. I should have went to sports. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Hold on. Give me a ball. 220. Okay, this is doable. No! Did that count for double points? No. Ah, you bitch. Yeah, it didn't count for the double. That one did. Z-baller. Oh, I think we're good. Got it. Am I good? I just healed for no reason, I think. Yeah, I think I'm good to leave. I'm gonna bring this with me though. I think this is why I came here. And that should open up those, I believe, looks like. Come on.
Exiting zero gravity.
Yep. Okay, some ammo, some credits. Hey, that's actually huge. And a node. I want that new suit. Soda. Okay. Yeah, Diablo 4 is coming out next month. Or beta, sorry. Beta is coming out next month. I might check that out. Oh, beans. Actually, that one worked out the. Huh. Oh, I do not like you naked. Wait, can I? Oh, I thought it could be a bomb. Were you here before? No, you were not. I knew it. Eat butts. Could you imagine if you let this thing get all the enemies in here? Although, sorry, that's probably really loud. Although, if you did that, you could probably farm some credits. Kind of want to do that. Okay, I'm at 39,000. I still need 20K. Yeah, there's probably a cap. You're right. I'm gonna save. Okay, I need to make 20K. I want that new suit before we beat the game.
Logging security.
So no more buying things. What's up here?
Clearance confirmed.
Oh, you bitch. That's not the gun I thought I had. I was gonna go for a melee kill, but then I got scared. I forget that the force gun rips skin off of corpses on the ground too. Sorry. Any like hidden items on the rafters maybe? Nope. We're going back to level 2. Wait. Level 1. Can I go to Mercer's room yet? I can. Oh,
You're not gonna hurt anyone else. Let's see.
your force gun sucks. Oh, it wasn't. No. Don't kill him.
Mercer!
Still alive, Mr. Clark. I'm still denied convergence. Thanks.
Jasper.
Great.
Mercer, wait. Tell me. I want to understand. What is convergence?
Hey, can I heal?
You already know. Dead or living, we all feel the marker's true purpose. Don't you want to be reunited with the people you lost?
Aye.
Yes. Then why not with me? Mr. Temple has refused, but we are so close. Everything that has happened.
Hey, how are you?
is just the beginning.
How's it going, Frank?
When you put it that way, you and your marker can go to hell.
How you been? Wait, I don't like that he's looking at me. He's like, don't. Why are you saying things? Why? Don't go to man.
No! God damn it!
And a slow death. Stasis. I think your death.
Slow mo. Yeah, you should have aimed better with the force gun, pal. Why did you get there? Gotta go. But I need money for new cool suits. So, just stay there for a second. Nice. Okay. Before he regens legs. Am I gonna really start selling things for suits? Oh, my inventory's full. No. I'm doing all right. Thanks so much for stopping and hanging out. How have you been? What are you up to? Oh, wait. I don't know what this is, but... Man, that sucks. Where's the gross glowy orb thing? Wait, this is the marker. Oh, you got out of stasis real fast. Okay. Where is the, like, the node? I really don't want to waste all my ammo on this. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to go this way? Sweet potato fries. Hell yeah. Oh, that's just rude. Well, now I'm just hearing things. Both of those people are...
But you're on it, right, Isaac? Everything's gonna be just like it was.
What? Oh. Hey. So...
I wish I could talk to you.
Go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything.
Me too? Hey, you know what? On me. I already gave you a drink. Jeez, nothing's ever good enough for some people, you know? Especially dead ones. Okay, so that's that way. But there's got to be something else in the hallway. Yeah, we did. We got the upper lower program. I can send it to you later. I know. Yeah, I'm sorry too, okay? Now drink. I'll forget all about this in the morning. I don't really want to use another heal, but I can't risk not having money. Thank you. Not you, not you, not you. Oh, why is it gotta be the gross thing? Ah! Ow. I hate when it creeps. It's got such a good, good scary walk cycle. Wait. If you walk into this, it's your fault. I hate those things. But the force gun is great for people that are jumpy. Yeah, those are those in 2? What is the enemy that I'm thinking of in 2? Nice. In 2. Is it the same thing? I really can't remember. I swear it is. But I could be very wrong. I'd be dead if I had. Oh, absolutely. If I had to deal with dead space at all, I would have just hucked myself into space. I go out on my terms. I just treat him like some giant crawfish. Okay. Well, actually, I should probably level up the Ripper. Ripper! Because I do have a lot of ammo for that. And I'm really trying to sell and save up for that new suit. So I don't want to buy any new force ammo. But that's not the move. Okay. I need 7K, basically. So, do I be greedy? Well, I think I can hit. I think I can do it. I have so much contact energy. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna sell the air. Now this is just enough. It's time. New suit. The engineering rig. I wish I could talk to you. Tanky. Thick. Now that's a suit. I miss you too. It's been a while. So I appreciate you stopping in. Now that I'm broke, I have 23 shots of those. I have plenty of ammo. We're good. We're golden. I think. Unless I specifically need air now. Wait. Man, why you gotta give me a node after a bench? It means I just have to go back and spend it now. Unless... Am I remembering two? Ooh. Where you could spend nodes on upgrades or unlocking things? Stasis energy. I think this is the biggest thing that I have the limiting factor on. And if there's a hunter around... Or I could just do more damage. You know what? Let's upgrade the old stasis. Sick nasty. Let's go. Is there a save? I've come too far. Hey, asking you shall receive. Wait, Mercer's talking. I was trying to listen. Don't be rude. You know what? I'm really sorry, but if you guys don't have arms and legs, it helps me a lot of time later. And violent behavior. Okay, cool. I think I'm cured. Great timing for them to talk about violent behavior. I'm full stasis. What's that over there? Oh, barricaded door. Got it. Another save room. Oh, wait. Thanks, Automata. Good time, especially when you dismember the bodies. Where was there a battery? Oh, I didn't even see you. Unless, do I... Oh! Why didn't I think about doing this earlier? Oh. Man. Alright, let's boogie. What's yelling at me? Hey, don't get close to those. Ow! And well, you know what? It works out better. Now I didn't get to take damage. Not what I wanted. I didn't push the stomp button. I'll show you less strong.
The greed or the guilt?
I don't know how to kill those things the most efficient way. Okay. Maybe this with the star, the asteroid cutter or whatever. We'll go the other way. See if there's a way I can turn off all this gas. Okay. Dead end. Maybe some flames. Yeah, about that. See, I didn't, I haven't been using the flamethrower. Oh, hey, O2. Did that work? Maybe it'll not kill you. Okay. I'm assuming when it drops ammo, it's dead. So... don't blow up. Sick. Thanks. Technology. Oh. Ah. You know what? Eat butts. Do I go this way? Storage room. Wait, storage room with a hunter? Is this the best idea? Okay, you chill here. I'll go home. I'll go home. Bitch. Not even close. My nose is just... All right. Could have been worse. We take those. Why am I back here? There's no battery. Did I miss a battery in there?
Toxic hazard detected.
Oh boy, I hope I didn't miss a box though. This is important. Okay. Right. Please. Wait. Was it in storage? Look, I left a hunter in there, okay? But that's, you know, when you think about it, that's where I keep batteries. Don't look at me. Thank you, Sammy. Where would I be without you? Batteryless. Or is it this way? Yeah, this way. Let's go. Saving. Whoa. Turn around too fast. Next. Oh, the elevator. Never mind. Don't you dare. Don't fucking do it. Thank you. Give me your arm. So that's in there. Where am I going? Mercer's quarters. That's right. Can I get into Mercer's quarters right now? Or do I have to go through all of this, like, cleaning stuff first? Thanks? Man, this ship's going to shambles. Hello? Oh, right. Okay. I was like, don't you leave my thing down there. Deluxe quarters? That sounds like something Mercer would be in, yeah. Where's the hunter you left in here? Yeah, I'm worried about that. Because, wait, maybe it was the same hunter. Because we only flash froze it. Maybe it woke up. I don't know, they're heat, you know? Could be warm enough, I don't know. You know, I think I'm doing okay. Nice.
What's happening? Find the shuttle. You need to install the singularity core. Isaac! Isaac, can you hear me?
Hamburger. Oh.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
I was hoping that kind of CC him a little bit longer. Oh, I expected the big guy.
Quarantine lifted.
Also, sorry if that's really loud. If I have to deal with it, you guys have to deal with the spooky, scary sounds. Speaking of, son of a bitch. Man, kinesis is OP. Who's laughing? Hi. Oh. No. Where'd the gun go? Oh. I was gonna try to... Not the body. Well, that sucks. Assurance. Ow, my nose piercing. Could I have saved that person if I just like shot the gun instead of trying to balance a fire extinguisher on their head?
Isaac. Sorry, late shift.
Whoa, that's
How are
me.
you?
My mother, she's,
Octavia? How's she doing?
she's dead, Nicole. They both are. She killed my dad, then herself. Yeah. The church. They, took the bodies before I could,
Oh my god. Oh, Isaac, I'm so sorry. Fucking told you brainwashing.
Stop it. Just stop talking. You said she was herself again. You said she would be better at home. I trusted you. God,
Whoa.
you might as well have killed him yourself.
Whoa.
She was better. You told me to leave for the Ishimura. You pushed me to... You know what? Go to hell, Isaac.
Nicole. Nicole! Nicole! I didn't. Oh, God. No. Not her, too.
Well, when you say something that shitty. Don't you... I thought the hand was going to come out of the screen. I was going to have to fight myself.
It's me.
Like Dark Link all over again.
Wish I could talk to you.
She wanted to talk. I didn't listen.
Sorry.
I can make it right.
Sorry.
I can save us both.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. You can save you both. What a creepy room.
Log retrieved.
Ooh. Weapon upgrade. Let's go. Force gun.
Can't miss anything.
Is that a heart?
There's just cruelty.
Oh,
He was deciphering how the markers...
I thought that was him.
brain and oh my god.
Dr. Brennan, let me guess. Terrence Kine let you in. Shame he's not here.
He didn't understand how this tragedy represents a chance to cure death.
Go on.
These creatures, reanimated tissue, cellular immortality. I know we've never seen eye to eye, but I understand now. There's so many I should have saved.
So you came to me.
Because you've learned how to communicate with the marker. I'm so close. I thought it must have the secrets that I need.
You of science, not faith. Leave the marker to me.
And that's why I have a force gun
These are your
upgrade.
autopsy notes.
Please don't be this close to me. I don't like this. I'm going over here.
You'll need them peer-reviewed, of course. And poor Terrence isn't here to help you.
Yes. There's only one man I trust now.
Very thorough indeed. Useful for Mr. Harris's next surgery.
Yeah, we get it. You made a hunter. Oh,
No related ring activity has been logged.
I forgot I shouldn't be aiming with a flashlight. I don't know if that actually did damage to me, but you know what? Hey, no side missions. I feel like I missed some. But we did it. Force grade upgrade. Force gun upgrade. I knew it. You're alive. Wait. Something's big and angry. So you know what? I'm gonna save that. Oh. Oh. Ow. Hello? Everyone die. Just gonna turn that down a little bit. Oh, thank you. Bleh. 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 Wait, no, money. Oof. Yeah, nice. Okay, I need... you chill here. Ow. Give me this. Oh, cool. The burger's unscathed. Wait, can I? Immersion lost. Welcome back. Yeah, I'd say so. We have a force gun upgrade, so that's big. We destroyed another tendril, so that's also big. I definitely got hit a couple times, so that's not as big. But upgrades, people, upgrades. Saving. Did you look at some of the plans, or are you doing other stuff? This way, I'm gonna be able to get through one chapter. Ooh, note. Okay. Still the Ripper. I have so much Ripper ammo.
My friends, is this what you hoped for when you signed your lives away to the church? Does this carnage look like transcendence? I don't know what lies beyond death. Not anymore. But I do know our lives are more than just fuel for convergence. If we work together, we can fight this evil. It's not too late. Please.
Captain Matthews. Whoa. You know, at least he was staying hydrated. If that was water. Captain Matthias. Your generous donations over the years have already covered all post-mortem stasis and cryopreservation fees. We'll proceed without interference and the holy hour approaches. I must reiterate that this birth conditional upon the successful completing of your pilgrimage once the marker is safely delivered in the church's hands and all electronic records have been appropriately amended. I will be pleased to finalize your resting place amongst the church's most blessed. Oh, so that's why he took this illegal job. Got him away. Good plans now. Looks like you reckon it's the hypertrophy fundamentals. Sounds like a good fundamental plan to get. Legend teller. Checks and files. A lot of those reassignments started after Director Eckhart got chatty with the captain. Hell yeah, dude. Hopefully you enjoy the plan. So far, I've been digging the upper lower right now.
Security card required.
Since I have to go in the morning, I wish I had a little more time to, like... Because half the time I feel like I'm rushing through. It's loud! Who wants one? You want a saw blade?
Hazardous anomaly detected.
Yeah, it's me.
Quarantine activated.
Ah! I hit him with money. Wait, no, give that pipe back. Whiskey. What? Okay, the pipe doesn't do anything. Hey. The pipe like bounced off its armor. That's kind of cool. I mean, it sucked.
Quarantine lifted.
But I'm for the world building. That's kind of cool. I like that.
Logging security.
Paying attention to it, you know? If it was one of them arm spikes, would it have gone through? Gold semiconductor, nice, more monies. Huh. Nope, give me that arm. Okay, there's an achievement for ripping off a dangling ripping off a dangling appendage with kinesis, and I wanted to try that, but I hecked it up. That's awesome. Oh, nice. So I wonder if we're doing the same one. What am I doing in here? Ah. Like, there's no way it's just credits, right? Like, not even a text log? In Chief Steward's office. Yes. Uh-oh, you're gonna get all floppy, aren't you? Oh. Nah, you just leg kicked up, you're chilling. I feel like I missed a side quest in that area or something now then. Oh, did I blow up a tendril? Man, I really don't remember doing that, to be completely honest with you. I forgot already. You got the security card. Okay, did I do that right then? I thought the security card, then I thought of the next door, and I was talking about the kinesis. Thank you. What would I do without you guys?
Hi, I'm Dr. Terrence Kine. Remember we spoke on the battle?
If you're real, let me in. I need to destroy that cluster behind you.
Not yet. Escape on that shuttle and you'll kill us all. When they took the marker from Aegis 7, it woke the being in the core of the planet.
Oh. Mama necromorph. Got it. Big.
The hell is that?
Mercer calls it the hive mind, nexus organism which controls these necromorphs telepathically. If we leave while the hive mind is active, well, you saw the valor. If even a single necromorph escapes, humanity is finished. The marker. Emilia, she knew. She told me it would return the beast to its slumber.
Okay, so if we return the marker to Aegis 7, it'll stop the outbreak?
Exactly. But we need the shuttle to return it to the planet. You have a singularity core, and I can let you through. So what do you say?
Seems legit.
If it'll end this for good?
You can't put it back to sleep.
Excellent. I can distract Mercer, but not for long. Get the
Can you?
marker to the shuttle bay quickly.
Or are you going to die? I believe in you, buddy. Put it in the dirt. What if we just hit the hive mind with the Ishimura? You know? Unless there's enough like mass on board that'll just like rebuild itself with Ishimura parts, but okay, bye. Wait, did you unlock the door? Okay. Okay, I'll look through all of this stuff before I shoot the story progression button. She was only a voice at first, but now she is my constant companion again. I had forgotten how much her presence soothes me. And as always, she sees to the heart of the problem. The marker must be returned. Perhaps there's been some kind of accident, some severance. Do the marker and the hive mind always coordinate? Or can the hive mind slip the marker's influence somehow? Regardless, if this theory is correct, if the two are now at odds, if the marker can quell the hive mind, it would cut the puppeteer's strings at a stroke. It seems obvious in retrospect. These necromorphs have no intelligence. How could they? Yet there's clear, if rudimentary, purpose behind their actions, especially the gathering of corpses. They're clearly following some drive to kill living organisms and gather biomass. But where does this drive come from? How does it command them? Do all necromorphs converted by a marker share this bond? Pack instinct? Or is the hive mind demonstrating a genuine telepathic communication, perhaps the first ever observed? How painful to admit that the marker's horrors still hold a fascination for me. Now I think I understand my predecessors. Those who first studied the black marker were rather better. The road to hell begins with the unprincipled curiosity. So they always specify the black marker. Is that the one? That's the one they found and we made one, right? I think I missed them talking about it in reading this. But it was something like that. Like we made a marker and we buried it here, I think, or something. But again, I can't remember what was part of Dark Souls 1, or not Dark Souls, Dead Space 1, Dead Space 2. So, I think there's already been like rumors of them like, oh, this game was a bop. We might do Dead Space 2 and 3. Which I kind of hope if they do Dead Space 3, they completely rewrite it. You know? Mega pint. So they have a larger rate. Ooh, Pog. Yeah, because they always specify the black marker. Was it in this one with the red? I mean, they put out a survey, which was basically remake 2+3, yes. Oh, did they? Everything I saw was on Twitter, so I didn't really like, pay too much attention. I see remake, remaster. Yeah, it is weird that we have to specify that, but I kind of always I use them hand in hand kind of thing. Because this is a remaster, but like Final Fantasy VII, that was a remake. Right? Yeah, is not fair. But yeah, I mean, this is just a shot for shot, right? With quality of life upgrades and stuff. If they did that, especially with Dead Space 2. Like if they did a shot for shot remake of Dead Space 2 with ray tracing, I don't think anyone could ever complain about that. It is so good. I mean, I hate scary games or anything horror, and I'm like loving this playthrough. I'm just gonna fully upgrade the plasma cutter. Heck it. I should have leveled up stasis if I could have. Wait. Oh, it just says board or bench. I mean. But yeah, I mean, I would absolutely love if they did 2 and 3. But honestly, I'm just holding out hope on a Soul Reaver remake, please. I'm gonna save. That's the next big remake that I want. Oh, did you? There's talks about it? Not just like people wanting it?
Detected. Quarantine activated.
Why are you glowy red? Shit. Not the body.
Quarantine lifted.
Okay, not too bad. Just like 6 months. Oh yeah, you know, I think I remember you talking about that, or we talked about it, because I talk about this constantly. Soul Reaver is the game that got me into like wanting to voice act, so I want a remake of that game so badly. Although
you have it.
It has been like 20 years.
Singularity core on the shuttle. I'll come help you load the marker. Damn, Mercer's close. Hurry.
Are all of them like still around? Like the at least for Kane and Raziel. I remember one having a really, really clunky combat. And then 2 was a little better. And I don't think I ever beat either of them. I've watched the story plenty of times, but I don't think I've ever beaten the games myself. Well, the game. You should. Let me know if they still hold up. Yeah, I wanted the stasis recharge.
Singularity core replaced. Test fire shuttle engines to complete hardware installation.
Test fire the engines. And I'm still holding out hope for like another Jak and Daxter game. Kind of how they did Ratchet and Clank. I loved Jak 2. I think I spent the majority of my PS2 days on... Damn it, kill the hunter. How do you want me to do that? On Jak 2 and Final Fantasy X. Fuck. You can never tell how loud this game is. At least for you guys. I need to get sub mixes, man. Sadly, if you... Oh, did they? That's unfortunate. For Cain and Raziel? Because it was that intro of Soul Reaver 2. Oh, fuck. Because for Soul Reaver 2, they included on the... Nice. Like a recording session of the... My brain's not working. Hold this. Of the intro. And it's really, really cool. Oh. Test fire the engines, you say? Big brain. Can I open these? Test fire the engines.
Test fire in progress. Stand clear.
Done, Harris. Can't anymore.
We did it. So Cain and Raz are still kicking? Heck yeah. Oh, really? Awesome. Oh, not you again.
You bastard! Take it. Bring convergence.
Oh, he voices Dark Anvil? No way. Bye, Mercer. Woo! Ow. Good thing I bought the upgrade. Ow. Ow. What in the heck is that? Don't worry about it. Hey, buddy. Just in time. Luckily, gross. Lucky that wasn't that loud.
Do you read me? Mr. Clark?
What are you up to?
Mr. Clark, come in.
Fuck this ship.
You're alive. Help me.
Fuck the ship.
Kendra?
I'm here, but every alert on the Ishimura is screaming. Critical damage to internal systems. The marker just ripped right through the ship. Something pulled it down to the cargo bay.
Kind, pilot the shuttle to the hangar. I'm going after the marker.
Of course. Amelia, quickly.
Wait, Dr. Kine. That guy's lost it. He killed the captain. We can't trust him near the marker.
He says returning into the planet is the only way to end this. We've got to try. I'm headed to cargo. You ping Nicole's rig and tell her where to go.
Leave it to me.
Thanks. When I get the marker, we're all getting out of
Yes.
here.
Definitely. Absolutely. It's Nicole. Objective canceled. Hey, chapter 10 completed. Alternate solutions. Okay. Not too bad. Going through cryogenics. Take a snack break. Ooh, nice. Time for a snack. Hey. Humble beginnings. Just not too long ago, like 3 days ago, I hucked the hunter in here and made him really cold. Have you feeling this won't be done tonight? Yeah, I don't think so either. That's okay. I'm in a rush to beat it, but I'm not in a rush to beat it, if that makes sense. Ooh, hey. We like that. Those are options. Hopefully work's going okay for you. There's only one more chapter.
Clearance confirmed.
Nice. Is there any more suits?
Clearance confirmed.
Weapon upgrade. For a gun I don't use. Welcome back, Dad. Yeah, like I'm not in a huge rush to beat the game. I want to beat it because I want to see the ending and everyone, you know, everything else, but I'm not in like a huge rush to do it, so we're chilling. Hopefully you guys don't mind either. Okay. Because I still have to figure out a couple more games to put on the poll for the next game that we're going to play. Right now I just have Breath of the Wild and Dragon Quest. I still kind of want to pick up... Hold on. Pick up Octopath.
Mr. Clark, we're approaching the hangar bay. We'll meet you there with the marker.
Look at that streamer angle.
Yes, Amelia, soon. We'll send
So glad you gave that guy our only escape shuttle. Shit, Isaac. Those things you've killed, their biomass is pulled down in the cargo bay. It's recombined itself into... Well, it's something huge, and the marker's embedded right in the middle. How the hell do we do this?
I've got the Ishimura's
We
cargo
blow it up.
crates. They can move half a bay of mining gear, no problem. If
Oh.
whatever's down there wants to wrestle for the marker, I'm in.
Override the safeties, and yes,
I have to
it
sneeze.
might work. But hurry.
That-
We're losing critical systems fast.
That scared me. Okay, we're good. Hold on. I might die. Nope, we're good. Wait. Among Us? Dead Space? It all makes sense now. Like, yeah, there must have been some sort of... Maybe, I don't know. I don't know the lore of Among Us. We'll go this way.
Flight deck tram control.
Thank you.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Yeah, we'll go for a little while longer tonight. Probably next good stopping point, I think. Like maybe before the boss. I'm assuming it's some sort of boss. The big biomass. Alright, no. The next boss is whoever's... Did I just buy a freaking pack? Okay. Who's... Thank you. The next boss was whoever was screeching the violins. So we have 4 stasis packs? Why do I have 4? Do I need 4? I don't know if I need 4. I'm gonna sell some of these because holy shit, do I have Ripper ammo? You're a hammer with cheese. Hey, kidder. Photon energizer. Okay, so that's for the line gun. I still have 79 of that. Oh, okay. Do I just buy? You know what? I'm gonna buy a node. And the rest I'm just gonna buy this. Cool. I still have a lot of ammo. You know what? Just for the sake of my inventory, we're gonna sell one of these. Here. Okay. Pretty happy with that. What's big and angry?
Emergency. All personnel proceed to your designated safe zone immediately.
Hey. Oh my. Greatly increases laser trap damage. Ooh. Okay. Hold on. Boom. Boom. Fully upgraded. Yeah, fully upgraded plasma cutter. Let's go. Okay, now we can upgrade the other guns, which I'm kind of feeling... Contact beam? We'll do one there. And one in the Ripper. Off to mobile hand. Alright, thanks so much, buddy. Enjoy the phone chillin'. Ooh. What did you do? Pang. There's always Pang.
Emergency. Internal hull breaches detected.
Why do I have that? Oh. Wait. Can I break this? Yeah, sick. Okay, cool. It didn't do anything. You exploded, right? Yeah. Cool.
Logging security card.
Nice. Force gun upgrade. We can go back up to the bench now. True. Send the healing waves. I don't know what that was, but I don't like it. Yeah, before we go any farther, I need to go... What does Pang do? An oddly intriguing artifact from the past. Oh.
Emergency.
I just sell it.
Deck evacuation
For money.
are in effect.
Gravity wells last much longer. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. I'm surprised I didn't get anything for like fully upgrading a gun. Why didn't I? I upgraded the plasma cutter all the way. That was sick. Okay, I need to be using that more often. I don't think I've ever used that.
Clearance confirmed.
Okay, now that we've cleared the perimeter. Wait, is that an pustule? Yeah, it is. Wait, did I? Okay. I thought I didn't grab that for some reason. Gross. Okay, now I should be able to do stuff, yeah? Bridge activated. Okay. What am I doing here? Engage the cargo crane. Yes. Right. Okay. I shot those for a reason. What did that open? Oh.
This is Jacob Temple. I'm being held prisoner by Dr. Mercer. That lying fucker lured me off the mining deck to go make his markers start converging. I don't know. Liz, if you find this, don't touch that marker. And if you see Mercer, run. I love you. After David, I never imagined. Fuck, he's coming back.
Time to go, Mr. Temple. You can just leave your force gun here. If you want me to build your shit, I'll need it. But you won't need these modifications, will you? They look like they could hurt someone. I'll hold on to them. There. Now the marker. You can go ahead of me, Mr. Temple. Safety first.
Okay. What am I doing here? It's gotta be down there.
Deck evacuation protocols are in effect.
Use the crane, but I don't see crane controls. I see lower the bridge controls. Is there like a pustule I need to blow up? No. Okay, I guess I'll just try this again. Okay. Did I try setting it to Wombo? Buddy, I'm trying. Okay. Yeah, there's two bridge controls and they both go up, but I tried to stasis one, it didn't seem to do anything. I couldn't kinese it, so yeah, they just go up and then down. I can't climb it. I feel like there should be, because there's the crane. At least, I'm assuming that's the crane. It's a magnet, I'm assuming. Doesn't seem to be anywhere else I can shoot. Oh, you know what it probably is? There's probably controls over this way that I walked right by. Like right on here, maybe? No. Ah, yep. Here we go. I was looking at these screens when I was going around shooting for things. So now I need to have her. Who made that noise? Oh, you. Okay, do not go for the legs on this guy. That armor's nuts. Ow. Uh-oh. They're quiet when they want to be. I just got my butt kicked. I think I have enough stuff to buy ammo. Okay, what's my stats looking like? Not stats, inventory. No healing, stasis, ripper, line gun. Got it. I have one bullet for my fucking plasma cutter.
I'm reading a cargo transfer to the hangar bay.
The marker. Good work, Mr. Clark. On our way.
Kine, your flight path goes by airlock 19. I can get there from the computer core.
A pickup. Yes, we'll be there.
Can you make it to the airlock alone?
No movement on the cameras. I'm just gonna run for it. Wish me luck.
Warning. Structural integrity compromised.
Crazy. True. Ow. That's not the gun I thought I had equipped. I thought I had the force gun. Why are you playing scary music? Okay, seriously, enough.
Warning. Multiple system failures detected. Unable to reroute critical functions.
Whoa, Pang sells for 30K? Bye-bye. So maybe that's scary. Yeah. Ah, yes, it is scary. Okay. Now, I'm wondering if this is a good stopping point. So I'm going to buy... one? No. One. Does it do in order of your inventory, or is it if you are only missing this much HP, does it choose the smaller med pack? Because if I only have the one big one or the one medium one, I don't want to like I feel like you got to finish this chapter. So I should finish the chapter? Okay. Yeah, and we just do one couple hour one to do the old send off. I kind of like that plan. We're gonna do 2 of these instead, actually, and then a bunch of these. Spend 10K on that. We'll buy one of those, and then I think I have a bunch of ammo for the rest of the guns. Maybe some contact. I have a bunch of force energy. There. Okay.
Talk is my brother. On the monitor, he's right by the airlock.
Don't let this place get to you. Kendra, we're out of time.
He's not there. I can make it if I run.
Thank you for visiting the USG Ishimura. Why is it so dark in here? Oh, wow. Right back to the beginning. Oh, come on now, man.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
The baby doll. I didn't pick that up, right? Oh. We were dead from the start. What an interesting voice line to hear.
Quarantine lifted.
I know, but just still.
Mr. Clark, your colleague's safely on.
'Cause I don't think it was anything like special. Maybe because that one said Hammond, you know. Because like any of them could have said we were dead from the start, you know, like, oh, the corpse. I wish I was talking to you. But still, it could mean something. It could not. But what if it said Isaac?
Must be the damage to the ship.
We're losing time. The hive mind is down there.
Kai, relax. I'll turn off the gravity in the hangar, and I can load the marker by hand.
All right. No, don't worry, Amelia. They understand. Jesus.
Jesus. We were Bruce Willis all along. Turn off the gravity.
Entering zero gravity.
Where am I going? Up here? Or down below? I don't know if this is faster. Wait. What's in the room? Oh, nothing. Got it. I thought it was a door. Why can't I land? Why is there a battery here? You know what? Just in case. Put you right there. My battery. Why are there so many explosivos? Okay. Do I just push you now? No. Oh, are you like out of power? Nope, not you. Track control offline. Aha! Thank you. Hehe. That was clean. There's a baby attached to me now. Oh, wait, did I get the baby? No. Oh, hey, come with me. Nice. Okay, we're going smooth. Damn it. Wait, there's an item up here, I think. Looks like an item. Yeah. Nice, $100. Wow, God, it's so bright.
There it is. The marker.
The safeties are still on. I need to restore gravity before we can load it. Hurry.
You got it. This is gonna go smoothly.
Exiting zero gravity.
It's on board. Come, quickly.
Go open the hatch for him.
Cole, is she here?
What the fuck? No way. Hey, I'll slow you down.
Sorry, Isaac. I couldn't trust him with the marker.
What about me?
What my department sent me here to do. Even if the Valor couldn't help me out like I wanted.
Department? Who are you?
I work for EarthGov, cleaning up a very, very old mess.
What about me?
I told you and Hammond that Aegis 7 was off limits. The planet was one big government experiment.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
This divine artifact,
So this one was.
it was built by human hands.
That's impossible. It's an alien world. The miners dug up the fucking thing.
After it was planted here a few hundred years ago. Even Kind didn't pick up on that. They found the first marker in some crater on Earth. That one. That was real. Alien. Enough to inspire unitology. Our people studied it and reverse engineered this red marker. But they needed somewhere to test it.
Aegis 7.
You've seen the result. The stuff of nightmares. I thought the old reports were just hysteria. Until I saw what I saw. They sealed off the whole system, buried the records nice and clean. Until CEC got greedy. Those idiots tore Aegis 7 apart and woke up with the old research team left behind.
So EarthGov sent you to sweep it all under the rug. Damn it, we have to return the marker. If anyone else stumbles across Aegis 7.
It was disappeared once. We can do it again. I've seen how the marker fucks with your head. It must be contained.
Why my head? What about your head?
For what it's worth, we made a great team. You'll find another way off the Ishimura. I mean, you're one hell of an engineer.
I'm pissed. Well, now I'm screwed. I got no ship. I got a ship. Maybe.
It was all for nothing.
Now we got this, Isaac. We're good. We're golden. Where can you make a little beep beep for me, please?
Isaac, come in. It's Nicole.
Where are you?
In the flight control room. Please, you have to come up here now. There's still a way out for us, but we don't have much time.
Where's flight control again? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oops. Cool. While Daniels was working for EarthGov.
Emergency. All personnel proceed to your designated safe zone immediately.
Hi.
There you are.
Hi, definitely Nicole.
The ship's coming apart. I saw what you've been through. Your investigation, Mercer. What happened with us?
We don't have to talk about it.
I need you to know I'm sorry about everything.
It's okay, Isaac. You know I forgive you. I love you.
Well, good, but
There's still hope. You can recall the shuttle and remote pilot it from here. Bring back the marker and we can return it to Aegis 7. You can make us whole again.
I just want to make things right.
You can make us whole again. Meet Nicole in flight control. Remote pilot the shuttle.
Recalling shuttle USG-09. Prepping remote docking procedures.
Damn it, Isaac! You don't know what you're doing!
I know. I'm finally doing the smart thing.
You fucking kidding me? Shit!
Warning. Escape pod launch detected from shuttle USG-09.
Escape pod. Damn! We lost her.
It doesn't matter. She can't escape her fate,
That's awfully dark.
but who can?
Are we gonna open the doors or? Hello? Hello? Oh. Oh, sorry.
Here it comes. Isaac,
I know. Ishimura's finished. If we get on that shuttle, there's no going back.
leave no regrets. Go. I'll reprogram the shuttle with our flight path to Aegis 7 and join you on board.
Okay, so this is like the point of no return of the game.
Don't leave me waiting.
Got it.
Never again.
Is it? Wait, hold on. Is she still here? Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Deck evacuation protocols are in effect.
Get out of my way. Can I bring a soda? I'm parched. Or a nice lemonade. So I think we're just gonna boogie. I'm gonna save just in case, but because if not, we can just go through it again. Maybe I'll go for like a plasma cutter only run. Hey. Hey, come. You are about to leave the Ishimura and will not be able to return. Is there a save point right here? How close am I to the end of the game? Let's go save first. Because I don't think there's any... I can't do any side quests. Not that I know of. Yeah, this is the trigger to the final chapter. So...
Emergency. Internal hull breaches detected.
I just want to save. Cool. We're gonna save here. If there's not a save point, like right when we get to the planet, we're just gonna reload for the next chapter. Cause this is a pretty good spot for no more streaming.
Emergency.
Unless some like quest triggers here.
Detected.
You know, like, oh, you can't pick it up before this point. But I doubt it. Everyone's dead except for that biologist, right? I think so.
I never doubted you, Isaac. I knew you'd come back for me.
Are you ready?
Yes. We're together again. Nothing can stop us now.
You got it, definitely, Nicole.
This isn't how I imagined saying goodbye to the Ishimura.
Oh, wow.
I'm good.
Are you afraid, Isaac?
No. With you, I can handle anything.
There's a big old hole. There's a big old rock.
We'll ride together then. This all began in the core of the planet.
Daniel said EarthGov built the marker. Some experiment they abandoned hundreds of years ago.
Oh, interesting way to do like time skips.
If you're not ready, your miracle must be as terrifying as a nightmare. The planet is restless, hungry. It'll try to eat us alive. But we have the marker. We'll put things back the way they were. We will be whole again.
We will be whole again. Who are you talking to? Yeah. Right? Exactly. Like, she's not even there. Betrayed. Chapter 12. Oh, she's here. Hold on, I have to find if there's chests. Aw, yeet. Oh. You think I cleared it? Hold on. Yeah, yeet. Oh. Made it to chapter 12. Yeah, we did it. Not too far off now. Let's find a save point. We'll do this next time. We'll wrap up the game in a nice little bow. That's just gone. I hate bows. No one asked you. Definitely like a Zelda boss. Loading up with everything in beforehand. Okay, there's no save point. Do you want to just do this next time? Actually, yeah, I think we're just gonna do it next time.